What's up, everybody? It's Mr. Movie X Kicks, and as you can see, I have a special Simpsons shoebox right here. The review of the Van Simpson collab is coming up right after this.
The Simpsons.
Oh yes, indeedy. These are going to be the Simpsons Van collabs. I just recently found out about this. From my understanding, these came out a while ago. So it says on the tag the release date was June 5th, but I just kind of found out about them. Like I happened to be on like eBay and I saw these. I'm like, wow, like these are really dope. So I actually caught these for retail at my local store here at the local Van store here in Atlanta, Georgia. So I actually was able to get these for retail, and it was the last size in my size. And the guy would just tell me how rare it was to get a shoe of this magnitude in my size, because they said they generally don't get 10 and a half size shoes this big, even though I'm a size 10, but 10 and a half it kind of fits okay. But before I get into these shoes, I want to really get into this box. I think this box is just so creative and so dope. Now, Simpsons is probably one of the all-time greatest TV shows to ever come out. It is still literally the longest-running cartoon. If I'm not mistaken, it's 31 years old, which is kind of unprecedented for almost any TV show, let alone to be a cartoon that came out in '89, in December 17th of 1989, and still going strong today. I think everyone is kind of has like their favorite Simpsons episode. I always loved the Simpsons when I was a kid growing up, but as I got an adult, I kind of stopped watching it, so I really kind of got out of the loop of them. The dope thing that really got my attention, besides the shoe, before I get into it, was the box. Like I'm a sucker, as you guys know. I'm a sucker for shoe boxes, like especially when the shoe boxes are outside the norm. Like really go into the theme of a shoe with a certain if you can really go into the theme and put it into the shoebox, it makes me want to get it. Like I saw the shoes and I was like, damn, I really want them, just because they stand out because it was on the shoe. But I was like, when I saw the box, I was like, oh, I have to get it. So let me get into the box right quick. At the front, it has the Simpsons and Vans. As you guys know, this is kind of from the intro of the show, and it says The Simpsons. Dun, 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 dun. So that's what I love about the sky and the clouds, kind of in the Simpsons logo with the Vans. And then I love on the side of it, every part of the box has something new on it. Something different. On the side, it has Moe's from the Moe's Bar, of course, our favorite bartender. And then on the other side, it has the power plant, which Homer works at. Mr. Burns, Mr. Smithers, I like that little segue to it. And at the back, it has the donut place that the cop is always at. You see his cars parked right there because he loves them donuts. And then as you go to the front, it has the Simpsons house and their car. And even if you flip it up, it has the couch, which I just think is so dope where they all sit. And even at the top of here, it just has more of the sky, which, like I said, I just think that's kind of a very dope touch to, kind of like an iconic show. So they had to do an iconic theme even for the shoe boxes. That's just this. After I saw this, I'm like, oh, I have to get it. So, and let's get into this shoe. Now, there are several different shoes. There's a Lisa, a L. Bart, the Simpsons Together, and I think there's a Maggie shoe, and they have a couple of different other ones with all the characters and a couple other different characters. But to me, this is the one that stood out the most, just because it's kind of the most unique one that I've seen out of the few. Now this one is the Marge's sisters, Patty and Selma, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's their name, and then Marge is in the middle. But the thing that I love about this shoe that's so dope is that you can feel their hair. And like they have like this, I think it's like a flock of material, and that's what kind of got my attention. I was like, oh man, that's so creative. Just how they put the little touches in there, and like you can just feel the hair. Like I was like, that is so funny. And then on the other side of it, if you flip it over, it has March's what she wears in her shoes, and then her sister. I think they always, her and Homer always go back and forth with jokes, but they always talk about their hairy legs, and their legs are hairy, and you can just see the hair on them. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, that is so hilarious. And I kind of like how they have the canvas material kind of in the back with green, and as you flip to the other side, it's that blue, also canvas, but kind of with that leather Vans logo going through it, which is a very nice touch. But another thing that kind of really stood out and really made me kind of on top of the flock material get the shoe was those yellow shoestrings. I just love the yellow shoestring because the Simpsons logo is yellow. So like when I saw that, I was like, oh, I might have to get these. Even though it is a very plain shoe, but to me that just stuck out. I would really love this more if it was a high top. I really don't like low top shoes, but I just thought this was just so creative, and like how the different, like I said, the little different materials of her hair. And then as you flip, and if you flip the go into the sole of the shoe, it has the sky and it has the Simpsons logo and Vans on the whole sole of the shoe. And I love the front of it has that kind of suede. It's like a light suede at the front. Like I said, Vans are very skateboard-ish California surfer shoes, and as you guys know, I really kind of like the more exclusive, kicks. But I'm a sucker for a theme. Like if you give me a good theme, like towards this, like something that goes towards a certain thing, like for the TV show, a movie, I'm gonna eat it, especially like with that box. But like I said, and this only retailed for like $75 after tax. It was $80. Most Vans shoes aren't overly expensive. The mid tops are more. I think they're like $85, $90 after tax. And also, what comes with these? They also have T-shirts, hoodies, and backpacks to go with the Simpsons kind of collab. And I just think this was a dope kind of shoe. Like I said, even like almost everyone I know loves or had like one favorite episode of The Simpsons. So, there's so many different, episodes of The Simpsons that they've literally done everything. I mean, like a show that's been on 31 years and they're still cooking them out. It's just you have to take your hat off to them. I mean, there's for the savviness and ingenuity of to keep bringing out these shows. It's just so crazy that a show can be on for 31 years and still be going. And I did like I said, I was a huge fan back in the day, but I'm not gonna be like I'm like the biggest Simpsons fan, but I was back in the day. So, but with that said, guys, this was gonna be a quick little review. I thought this was just a creative, just like I said, fire shoe. Like it caught my eye, and I just kind of had to get it. Like I was just like, so. But with that said, guys, drop me some comments. Let me know what you guys think about these Van Simpsons, and what was your favorite Simpsons episode. Drop that down and let me know. If you guys love movie reviews, TV show reviews, sneaker reviews, and video game reviews, think about subscribing to the channel. If you like what you saw, please give me a like. I would highly appreciate that. And until next time, guys, but before I go, you guys know I'm going to try to hit you with some dope on feet and some maybe funny moments of the TV show as well. So, as always, guys, MrmoviesXkicks out, and I'll holler at you guys later.
The Simpsons.
Doing here? We thought we'd stop by unexpectedly for dinner. Now bring us some extra chairs, like a good blubber-in-law.
Time to fertilize the lawn. A couple of 500-pound bags should do it.
Homer,